So to recap, so in the previous last week we have started the upgrade, right? Up to some steps we have started the upgrade. Then we discussed about the some other small topics we discussed while progressing the upgrade, right? So we have the session 1 completed on the upgrade. So today we are going to discuss about the session 2 on the SAP upgrade part using the sum tool, right? As part of the session 2 upgrade, so our colleague like our Chandra, so he did the missing note implementations and everything. Thanks to Chandra. So regarding this one, so he implemented the massive notes into the SAP systems. So it successfully imported. He got some experience as well. So for implementation of those notes and everything. So because as part of this one upgrade, we have to implement the few nodes which is detected by the sum tool during the sum tool. So this is the sum tool we started, right? Sum tool for upgrading the systems. ECP upgrade we are doing. This is the tool. So when we started last time, we are in the some configuration phase or checks extraction phase. Then we can be progressed up to checks and the pre-processing is running now. So I will explain now what exactly it means. So where we are, so what we discussed in the previous topics, right? So to recap the previous one, we have discussed about the how to calculate the how to generate the stack.xml file, how to generate the stack.xml file, how to download the patches, and how to start the sum tool, then some phases. Phases means we have 6 phases, right? So extraction, configuration, so checks, so pre-processing and execution, and so post-processing. These are the phases are available in the sum tool. These are the phases are available in the sum tool. 6 phases are available in the sum tool. The same phases in the extraction phase, and also we have the 3 types of scenarios we discussed, either the single, standard, and downtime optimized and shadow system concept. And also we discussed what is it mean by shadow system concept and everything. So in the extraction phase, we have provided the user ID, DDIC user ID, passwords, 000, and software's location. So all these things we provided, we went further. Then configuration steps. In the configuration steps, what it is asked, so some missing notes implementations that we did like last week. Then after that, in the configuration phase, like let me open here, the configuration phase. These are the some roadmap steps, some phases. Extraction, nothing, all the patches and everything will be extracted, scanned into the EPS indirectly. That will happen in the extraction. So configuration means here it will ask the configuration of uptime, how many batch process, downtime, how many batch process. I have taken the few screenshot. That document I will send you. You will come to know the so what steps we have completed. So then after that we have chosen the single standard system scenario selection, standard, which means so shadow will be created here. Shadow system will be created here. Shadow will be created. Shadow will is upgrading now. Currently, import the upgrading into the new tables. Means shadow tables, the import is happening. The shadow is upgrading, which means, so what happened? So extraction, configuration, in the configuration phase, configuration of the uptime, how many process, downtime, how many process, the process count, how to take it out, like 3 into rams, that process we discussed, right? Configuration of the process. Then after that, checks phase. In the checks phase, what will happen? It will check the free space. All these things it will check in the free space. So any open items, failed update entries, anything, all these things it will check in the checks phase, right? So it will check, then it will go to the pre-processing phase. Now it is in the pre-processing step. So actual upgrade starts from the starting of the pre-processing step. Actual upgrade will starts from the starting of the pre-processing here. So what exactly happens in the pre-processing phase? So that we will diagrammatically we will discuss now. Okay, so with that said, so let me draw the one diagram here, so which can be helpful to you. Okay, this is our system, right? This is our host name. Maybe I will like that. This is our Windows system. Here, Windows system, this is our SAP. So this is our database, right? This is our database. In the database, we have repository, right? And application tables, repository and application tables we have in the database level. Okay, so repository, this is, we will call it as the original repository, like that I have mentioned. So these are the application tables, app tables. These are the application tables. This is the source system. System means our ECP original system, original ECP original system. Okay, this is our current scenario. Okay, this is our current scenario. This is our Windows box. On top of we have the DB. Maybe let me write it here, SAP and database DB. This is the DB, right? It's done. One fine day, after few days, your manager or your customer asked you to perform the SAP upgrade from one version to another version. So you have to take the sum tool, stack XML file creation, what we discussed, and downloading the patches. You started the sum tool. So sum tool you have to start like, so this is the sum tool actually. Okay, this is the sum tool here. So in the sum tool, this is the sum tool you placed into the file system level. You extracted, then it will connect to the host agent, SAP host agent. It will connect it. Then it will talk to the host agent. Then it will talk to the your SAP system. So don't worry, I'm poor at diagrams, so don't get confused. Let me know if you're confusing. Okay, so yeah, so sum tool will talk to the host agent will talk to the SAP system. So in any case, sum tool is not starting, which means you have some issues with the SAP host agent. SAP host agent, we already know during the installation time we will install the SAP host agent. So host agent always will talk to the, so like sum tool will connect to the host agent will connect to the you through ECP system, original system. You started the sum tool, given the original, you need shadow system, something like that. You created, you need a shadow system, something like that. You chosen during the scenario selection, then extraction completed, configuration of the parameters, uptime, these many, batch process, R3 trans, R3 load, like that. There is a formula you are given, 6 completed. Now pre-processing. In the pre-processing step, what exactly happens? You have chosen the steps, like you have chosen the, during the scenario selection, you chosen like you need a shadow system, like that you have chosen. Then based upon the you have chosen, same copy of your original, your shadow system will be created here. Shadow system is created here. Then here shadow repository will be created. So then system will connect to the your shadow system. System will connect to the shadow system, which means parallel to your original system, sum tool will create the one shadow system. Let me write it here. So shadow. Okay, SAP shadow system. This is maybe shadow SHD repository, shadow repository. Why? Because it will not use the original repository. It will create the one more repository. That's why we need some space at DB level also. So then, so the shadow sum tool will connect to the shadow system. Then sum tool will start upgrading to the sum tool, host agent will point to the shadow system. Sum tool will, shadow will be started. So during the pre-processing, what will happen? So your sum tool will start creating the shadow instance, means shadow instance, then shadow repository with empty data. There is no empty data. Then one case in the pre-processing, we have to lock the development object. There is a one phase kill come, lock the development repository, so that the users cannot, the developers cannot do the any development activity in the repository. So during the pre-processing, what will happen? Shadow system is created, but there is no data here. So sum tool will try to copy the data from original repository to shadow repository. It will copy the data. Why? Because first shadow should be up to dated. The shadow should be up to date means, shadow means the same symptoms, same size, same data, same everything should be same of the original system. But shadow created, but it's not the, there is no data, nothing is there. So in this case, what it will do, it will create the, it will copy the data from original repository to shadow repository. While copying the data, some tool will tell you like, so do you want to lock your development system? Development system means development workbench. Yes, we have to lock it. There's a mandatory option. Then that will ask, do you want to or not? Just click on the yes button, click on the next button, then data copy will be happy to the original repository to shadow repository. It will copy the data. Then shadow system will be started during the pre-processing only. During the pre-processing only, shadow data will be copied. Some data will be activated in the shadow system, objects, everything. Data will be upgraded from. So after the everything is same, then some tool will start upgrading the shadow system. First, it will copy the data. Then this shadow, this red mark entries and this blue. So black color boxes are original. These are the red mark is the shadow. This will be upgraded in the pre-processing stage. This will be upgraded. So this will be started. Then new patches will be imported into the shadow system. Till then, the users can log into the your original SAP system. They can do the transactions and everything except development workbench, except node implementations, transport movement, that will not be allowed during the upgrade. And when it started the pre-processing. So then users can log into the shadow repository, shadow system. They can, so it will start upgrading the shadow system. First, it will build the shadow system, right? Shadow build system, shadow instance, shadow repository, everything started creating. Shadow will be started, then shadow will be upgraded. So that is what it is doing, upgrading the shadow system. New tables it is upgrading. See here, tabium underscore shadow, which means shadow system is getting upgraded in the pre-processing phase in the 42. So sir, can we, someone asked, right, can we see the shadow system? Yes, we can see the shadow system here. So someone asked in our previous session, sir, can we see the shadow system here? Yes. So you can see the shadow system. When the ECP started, I think here it's not there. I think shadow system is upgrading, right? I think it's not there here. So, but we can log into the shadow system as well. We can also log into the shadow system. We can also log into the, like yesterday I have seen, morning hours also I have seen the one more instance here, one more instance like 02 instance I can see here. Why? Because that is related to the shadow. That is related to the shadow I can see here. So now we can see it is upgrading. It is upgrading to the import the upgrades and everything is happening into the system. So where in the sum tool we have the patches, right? The patches we downloaded, we kept into the patches we downloaded in the upgrade patches, we kept into the E drive. Then all these patches are getting imported into the your SAP system. It is getting imported. So let me try whether I can log into the shadow system or not. Why? Because morning hours I can see the shadow, but now you can see same SID instance number is the 02. Why? Because 0001 is for the main, 02 will be the shadow. So let's say shadow will be we can log in or not. Why? Because its upgrade is running. I think we cannot log into the shadow system now. So why? Because now currently the upgrade, shadow upgrade is in progress, so that we cannot log into the systems here. We cannot log into the systems here. Okay, cannot log into the systems. So that's the shadow concept here. So here what it is doing, here upgrading, all these things are getting upgraded into the shadow systems here. Shadow systems here, all systems are upgrading into the shadow system here. So maybe let me, so yeah, it's upgrading. So all are getting upgraded into the shadow systems. So that is fine. So now it is updating. Now updating, the all these things are getting updated. So now this system is being updated. So once the everything is done, so we have all, once the upgrade is done, you see here all will be changed. All these product versions, everything will be changed to the latest versions. It will be changed. Latest versions to the, it will be changed. All will be upgraded to the latest versions. It will be changed here. That is what we are doing now, SAP upgrade activity. As part of this upgrade, you can see the shadow is getting upgraded here, importing the upgrade and language data into new tables. It is getting upgraded. So see here, the shadow is getting upgraded in this phase. So once this upgrade is done, then we have to log into the shadow system. Why? Because once the fully upgraded shadow system, first shadow created, shadow started, data copied from the original repository to here. Once everything is this both are same, then shadow will be upgraded. Whatever the new patches are there in the download directory, that will be uploaded to the in the shadow system, that will be updated. Once the shadow is upgraded, then what we have to do, so then we have to end up the pre-processing. This is the pre-processing step. This all red lines will happen in the pre-processing step, in the pre-processing step. So in the pre-processing step, nothing will happen. Why? Because now you know shadows SAP upgrade is running, but we can log into our system, we can do our transactions and everything, we can access the transactions and everything we can do in our systems, right? We can do in our systems. So that nothing will happen into the system. Why? Because we have chosen the shadow system. So shadow is creating now, shadow system is creating now, shadow will be upgraded. So once this shadow upgrade is done, what will happen? So there is an end of the pre-processing. We have to perform the SPDD adjustments. SPDD adjustments. So in the we have to log into the shadow system. Then that data dictionary objects, data dictionary adjustments we have to perform in the shadow system. With the 000 client, we have to log in. We means developers. So developers will log into the 000 client. Then they can do their adjustments and everything in the shadow system. And also we can verify whether all the things are updated or not, patch levels, we can compare it, everything we can do in the shadow system. Then once you've done these adjustments, the developers, they will record the changes into the one transport request. When the next system comes, you can import that changes into the next system, means your quality production system. That time you don't need developers as well, so that we can import it. Now once everything is done, now then immediately it will go to the execution phase. In the execution phase, what we have to do in the execution phase, so system will be stopped here. Why? Because in the execution phase is called the downtime phase here. So execution phase, whatever the shadow upgraded, everything we validated, everything is okay. Then when you click on the continue button, it will go to the execution phase. Execution phase, it will ask you to stop the original system. So then, so if you confirm to the some screen, then it will be stopped. Your original system will be stopped in your execution phase. In the execution phase, your sum tool will stop your main system. Then data will be copied from the so shadow repository to original repository. That again data will be copied and application tables will be upgraded. This will happen in the main execution system. So here shadow upgraded, you are good, you have performed the SPDD developers, you have verified all the patch levels, there are no issues. Then you confirm to copy the data from shadow to main system. Then so while copying the data programs, SAP should not be up actually. Why? Because SAP is running, SAP is on, means some programs are backend, some process are running. So it should be stopped status while copying the data from shadow repository to main data, it will be stopped. So that data will be copied to the here. So then application tables will be upgraded. These two actions, this action and this action will be happen in the execution phase. In the execution phase, it will happen. Then after that, we have the post processing. Post processing means so all like the shadow will be deleted. Then we have to perform the SPAU. We have to perform in the main system. We have to perform the SPAU. With the production client, we have to perform the SPAU steps. We have to perform it. So these are the things will happen in the original system. This is after your original, after upgrade in the original system, you have to perform. This is in the shadow system, we have to perform. So these things you should remember. SPDD, when it will come to the SPDD, where we have to perform, when it will come to the SPAU, where we have to perform. These two things will come during the upgrade. So these two has to perform by your development folks. They will do the adjustments. Okay, shadow and original system. These things will happen here. So in the post processing means nothing. Shadow will be deleted. Then all the finalizations, service cleanup will happen. Everything in the post processing. So these two steps are the very crucial steps, very important step. Pre-processing and execution. Execution, what will happen? What will happen in the execution phase? Shadow data will be copied from the shadow to main system. The main system will be stopped here. Then here downtime will happen. That is the downtime. Up to this phase, users can access it. So downtime will happen in this phase. So that here SAP system will be stopped. So that until extraction to pre-processing. So normally we will run on the weekdays, Monday to Friday, we will run it during these days. So it Friday evening hours or Saturday, we will run the execution phase. We can run the execution phase in the this hours we can run it. This will happen in the execution phase. This will happen. So that we can run the execution phase. Weekdays during the uptime we can run it. In this way we can minimize the some downtime unavailability. If you run the weekdays, what will happen? Users cannot log in. Why? Because in the execution phase, system will be stopped. So users cannot access the SAP. So the business will be, so the business downtime will be more, and they will get some finance loss during the business hours. The users who want to book the products, orders, anything, sales, they cannot do anything in the system if SAP is down. So that we have to perform that one in the weekends. So that uptime activities we can perform it. So this red things will happen in this green things will happen in the execution phase. That one SAP will be stopped here. The original SAP system will be stopped. Post processing means clean up, deletion, something will happen here. So this is what it is doing now. See here, we can observe all the logs in the logs folder. What is the tasks are running, everything you can observe it. So we are almost reaching to the end of the pre-processing. We are in the end of the pre-processing. So this will continue to run another 80%. Then system will ask us to stop our main system. That we will not perform during the weekdays. That means now business hours. So which means we can do in the after the night. If we initiate it tomorrow by our class time, it will be finished. So that in this way you guys can practice it, and the night hours. So the system will start upgrading the components and everything. On this way we have to do the planning. This way we have to perform the planning activity. So I request someone in our ECP system put a system message. Okay, same as like in the real time also we will put like today night system going to be stopped due to planned SAP upgrade activities are running. System will be stopped like that. Put the timelines also, maybe after the 9. So after the 9, put the system message to all the users, so that who are logging to our ECP system, they are aware of, okay, system will be not available during the night hours, so that we can put it. This way we have to update our outage communication to the downtime communication to the all users. We have to update it, right? This is the way. So maybe in few hours, maybe 1 or 2 hours, this will be finished. Then our pre-processing is done. Then we can perform the SPDD, SPAU. Then after that, so night hours, just click on the next button, system will be stopped. Then data will be copied from the upgraded data. Why? Because up to this point of time, original system data, the system data is same. Then some tool will start upgrading this data. Which data? The shadow system will be upgraded, so that your lower version, the shadow is the higher version. Then you logged into the shadow system, you verified all the patches, you perform the SPD data dictionary adjustments, everything is done. Then after that, when you confirm it, the data will be recopied to copied back to the original data. The upgraded data will be copied back to the main system. Simple. So directly here now it is not injecting the patches here. Directly it is not injecting here. First shadow it is injecting. So then after that shadow upgraded, then it will upgrade. It will inject to the your main system. It will all the patches will directly copy to the here. That is what the shadow system concept here. So in this way we can minimize some downtime timelines. We can minimize it. The logs and all everything you can see here. What is happening? Which patch is updating? All these things we can see. Task list. Breakdowns. So breakdown means breakpoint means if you choose the breakpoint, it will be stopped in this phase. So from when it is going to the main phase like pre-processing to execution, it will ask you for some configuration. Within the patches, within the phase, we have the many number of patch steps are there. So these steps, it will not stop. It will complete it automatically. So if you want to break that step, just click on the breakpoint, so that step will be stopped here. Right? This is some upgrade activity. What will happen in the pre-processing? What will happen in the execution and post processing? If we go to some utilities, the color schema. We want to suppose like if you want to change the theme, you can change the theme also. That is possible. So if you want different color themes, So something like that, you can change the themes. This is the sum utilities. Utilities means here in the sum utilities, we have the what are the parameters you have chosen here, some parameters. Uptime, how many parameters? 8 process. Downtime, 12 parameters. All these things. Shadow system parameters. Shadow system instance number is the 02. We can change it to the different also. And also some analysis. Analysis means here you will get the clear information. Each step, how many minutes it's taken, how many patches are imported. So all the information will be displayed in the some analysis files. You can see some analysis file here. So here, how many packages? 1999 packages, right? So here you can see the what are the components and up to which level it is going to be imported. All the information. Suppose if you take the SAP basis version 750.01, it is going to the 06. So 05. What is the target versions? What is the source versions you have? What is the target version? What is the source version? This is the analysis. This is the analysis file actually. So here and also here you can see the each step how much time it's taken. Each step how much time it's taken. Suppose example, if you see here, so roadmap steps, right? The roadmap steps. So initially extraction phase. Extraction phase is taken the 17 minutes. 17 minutes in extraction. Configuration phases. So 2 hours 24 minutes. Almost 2.5 hours. It's taken the configuration. So checks phase 1 hour. Now pre-processing. It's a 12 hours. Pre-processing almost 12 hours onwards. It's running. Yesterday onwards the pre-processing is running. You can see here pre-processing is running up to 12 hours. The pre-processing is running here. Pre-processing is running up to 12 hours. So all the analysis, that analysis we have to perform after the upgrade only. But now also it's possible. Why? Because during the interview point of time, they may ask you questions like, so how can I know, how can I check my sum upgrade is taken, how much time, actual time, then how many patches are imported from which version to which version is changed. So you can go to the, so some utilities there you will get the all the information. Some utilities you can get the all the information like that. You can explain it. Okay, like that you can explain the scenarios and everything. You can explain it. This is the way we have to perform the upgrade related activity. So they may ask you questions like, in which system you have to perform the SPDD and in which phase. In the pre-processing, end of the pre-processing. In the shadow system, we have to perform this activity. In the 000 client, we have to perform. This is one of the important interview question. So where we have to perform the SPAU. During the post processing, we can perform the SPAU. But SPAU, to perform the SPAU, we have the 14 days time period. We have the 14 days time. Within the 14 days, you can perform the SPAU activities. You can perform it. SPAU activity, you can perform it within the 14 days period. So that will happen. You have the 14 days time to perform the SPAU activity. DD, so we have the less time. DD, immediately you have to perform the, so before you go for the execution, you have to perform the SPDD, you have to perform it, then click the continue to stop the, so remain main system. That will happen. These two phases are very important. In which system shadow will be created, shadow will be upgraded, then how the data will be copied. So these are the things are very important here. Okay, these are the things are very important for the upgrade phase. Okay, so these are the things. So any questions from anyone here? This is about the upgrade. So what I need is, so you just watch the screens, the logs and everything, and watch it out. Keep it going on the upgrade. So tonight we can start the downtime phase. Maybe you can observe it. So, and also I need what in our team, one member, please, in the real time, what we will do, please put a system message, to the all users. You know how to put the system message, right? Just put like, dear users, maybe system is going to down in today's night. That's part of the SPS upgrade, support pack upgrade or maintenance activities from this time to this time. So sorry for the inconvenience, something like that. We will get the from the bank side and everything, right? Same thing like that. You can put the message here, so that all users who are logging into the system, who are already logged into the system, who are going to log in, so they are aware of, okay, system will not be available tonight, something like that. Okay, like that you can put the system message. Maybe Chandra or someone, please take care of this one. Yeah, and the meanwhile you can perform, while doing the meanwhile you can perform some configuration activities, other activities you can perform it. Okay, so that is the upgrade, actual upgrade will, this is the way upgrade will happen. So point of time, some phases, how many types of some phases, maybe they may ask you like what will happen in the shadow. So pre-processing, execution phase, and the post-processing, SPDD where we have to perform, SPA where we have to perform. What happens if you don't perform the this SPDD changes? What will happen? Our changes will be lost. Customer changes. Customer will develop the object, will change the object to the different screen. So that if we don't perform, that will be lost. That will be lost. So that changes has to be performed by the developers. We are not aware, but we have to inform them to perform this one. Okay, we have to inform them to perform this one. Okay, so any questions from anyone regarding the upgrade part?
Yeah, downtime will start at the end of the pre-processing phase, or?
Yeah, end of the pre-processing means execution phase only, starting of the pre-processing. Yeah, starting of the pre-processing. Because the next step, what is the next step? So after pre-processing, execution, right? So execution starting, execution means in downtime phase only. So downtime starts from execution only. Pre-processing.
Not in pre-processing phase.
No, not in pre-processing.
Okay.
After execution, it will erase in shadow system automatically.
Yes. Everything will be deleted. Whatever the sum created, everything will be erased by the sum tool only. You don't need to work. Sum tool will do all the cleanup activities. Once the upgrade is done, then what is the use of the shadow system, right? Sum tool will directly will delete it. It will keep only original system with the latest patch levels. Whatever the patch levels we are updating, with the up-to-date patch levels, it will be updated.
Where can we see all the data is deleted or not in shadow system?
Shadow will not be available. It will be deleted. You will get the space now. Now shadow will occupy some amount of data, memory, everything, right? After the deletion, that will be freed up. That will be freed up actually. Freed up means you will get the free space and everything. You will not able to log in as well. So that will be freed up. Everything will be free. So suppose now it's 204 occupied. Once the shadow system is deleted, it will come to the 150 GB, whatever the disk space you have, it will be deleted. Why? Because shadow is in the sum tool actually. Sum tool is creating, right? So sum tool size we can estimate it. Sum tool size we can estimate it. How much size? Maybe you can see here. So more than 12, 15, 20 GB or something like that. See 20 GB files, more than 20 GB, 20 GB from sum tool. So which means all the data will resides inside of the sum tool only. So here we can see that this. So we can see actually data will be deleted, all will be cleanup will happen. Even you cannot able to log in shadow system as well, it will be deleted. So in the sum tool you will see some folders. These are the some folders actually. So here logs, right? Whatever we are seeing here in the sum screen, same log files will be available in the here as well. Here also we can see the same log files. So it will be picking from here only, log files. And also we have doc analysis upgana.xml file. That in the previously we have seen the XML analysis file, right? That analysis file location, this is the analysis doc analysis file. From studio level directly we can view it. We want to see this one, you can just go to the here. So you can just copy this upgana.xml file to your local location. You can see it here. So that is the one. So the next one, bin means it's a binary files, binaries. So here control exe means selection doc. Okay. Mail notifier. Suppose you want to configure the emails to, you want to configure the email notifications to your mailbox, then you can configure the mail notifier app, which means, so which step is running currently, where it is, So all the information will be detected in the, so all will be, you will get to the email, all you will get the emails, all you will get the emails. So that configuration also we can perform it, which step it is running, what step it is running, so what it is doing, and all the information will be detected. So this is the analysis file. Here each step how much time taken. Now pre-processing last 12 hour onwards it's running. So longest phase 6 hours 30 minutes. So which phase taken how much time in the each phase? This taken, so longest tables like this GZ table, this table took longer time. Then which table next? Like that we can see the data longest day. Suppose which one took the longer time. So this DB cloning the database. For copying the data from so main system to shadow system is taken a longer time. So then after that, so which step is the next steps? So 2 hours. DDIC UPC, DDIC upgrade, this upgrade, activation of the upgrade, activation, this taken the 2 hours. So then what next? Now this step, the code shadow this will be recovered. Once this is completed, the timelines will be recorded here. SQLs during the long time, which SQL statements took the longer time, that will be recorded here. So everything will be recorded, what it is doing, what steps, which phase, what from which level to which level, this upgrading all will be recorded here. So here in the sum analysis file, statistics, database related some statistics here, DB related some statistics, some graphs, CPU and memory, all will be displayed here, okay. DB statistics, so some parameters, CPU usage here, CPU usage will be displayed here. What is the CPU usage? Graphs, all will be displayed here, in the systems, all will be so displayed here. CPU usage, so memory usage, disk usage, all will be displayed here. So all will be displayed. So it means everything we can monitor here. Okay, this is the main phase here. So once the execution is completed, so in the post processing, everything will be deleted, cleaned up. So there is a phases actually. Here we can see the pages, clean up, reset. So deletion of the shadow, all we can see it here. So these are the phases. Still it should be run. So here you can watch it in the status. You can see here which one is completed. So this is finished, this is finished, this is finished, this is skipped. So this is skipped means which not required. Currently which is running. This is the running here. This is the running. You can see the play symbol. So what about this one? This is activation of the enhancements. Then after that, what? After that we have the so copy back. So then merging, reduce. So it's not like that. You need to remember just to understand what will happen in the each and every process, what will happen. So that will be displayed here in this screen. Okay. Any questions? Maybe tonight we can complete this one. Tomorrow we can start the other topics as well. So you can verify after the upgrade is done. You can put the system message. You can start the working on the systems and everything. This will be up. See here, we have the shadow system. This is still up, is running, it's available for the users. But why means shadow system is upgrading now, shadow is updating now. So if you don't have shadow system, everything will happen in the main system, the shadow will be stopped. So that everything will happen in the main system, we have the major downtime. So right, that's the reason. So SAP introduced the shadow system concept to avoid the longer downtime and the direct impact on the your thing. Okay, so any questions from anyone?
No, how to log in? Can you please show that? Shadow, no. HANA-DB.
HANA-DB, okay. You still not completed, right? HANA-DB. You have not started. Maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow we'll start the HANA database. You don't require right now. Why you need HANA-DB now? Still we have not completed. Right?
No. Previously you said no. You can practice.
I thought of you. I thought of actually instead of sending to other batch, so I sent to you. Maybe So this is for the HANA DB administration, which means we are going to discuss something maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow onwards. So that time you will come to know how to log into the HANA, how to do the administrations and everything. So just Studio for your information. Studio, we have to open it, HANA Studio. Same how we will open the SAP login pad for the SAP administration. Same way you have to open the HANA Studio. Then you need to add all the databases to the here. Then so we can log in. How we added the SAP systems to the Studio. Same way we have to add the systems to the HANA Studio. So that I will explain it, Chandra. Don't worry.
Okay.
Still, we have not completed the topic.
Okay.
Just only thing is real time also. Just we have to inform to some tool will progress it. Just we need to watch it. Just we need to see. So maybe we can go for the breaks also. But in the real time also, we will put it here. We'll keep it continuing. In the other side, we can do the other activities. But whenever issue comes, we have to fix it. We need to check the logs. These logs, we need to check it out.
Can we see that SPDD is for activity? How
Yeah,
we
yeah.
are doing?
Yeah, we can see here. Maybe the people like once the shadow, once we will get the system, once we get the system, then we will not continue there. We will not continue there. So just the developers, they will log into the system here, something like that SPAU, how we will log in. So then they will go to the SPAU, then they will click on the execute button. Maybe here protocol we have to create SPAU something.
No, this activity belongs to them only. Yeah? Like now we are not doing anything here.
Not basis activity, development objects, programs, their activity. But what they will do is
actually, what is the difference between both SPDD and SPO?
Yeah, I will explain it. So they will go to the here and they will see the some objects here. As after the upgrade completed, they will see the some objects here. They will select it here. Then they will see the whether that object is required or not. If it is required, they will click on the active button. They will click on the activate. So that program will be activated. If they don't want, there is an option actually, a reset option. They will go for the reset option. These two options, they will do that one, SPAU and SPDD activity. DD also will get the same screen, modification adjustments. So that if you click on the OK button, the node, same thing, something like that, the programs will be displayed here. So just go to here, then they will do the some adjustments required or not, they will develop it. So DD means data dictionary objects. Data dictionary objects. Okay, DD data dictionary objects. AU means repository objects. So can you name it some of the, suppose like what is mean by SPDD, SPAU, right? SPD, which objects comes under the DD and which objects comes under the SPDD. So these are the maybe high level, like maybe whenever the developers knows. So DD, what is mean by data dictionary objects and everything, they will perform it. But here I will explain it. So what is mean by DD? DD means data dictionary, AU means repository. So DD means, maybe I will type it here, DSP DD. Okay, DD means, so here data elements, tables, structures. So those are called the tables, structures, tables. Those are called the data dictionary items, right? Table elements, database structures. Those are called the DD. You can remember like D. D means database related, database elements, tables, structures, copy. So all these things are the so SPDD, right? So apart from that, we have SPAU activities also. SPAU, SPAU, that is called the SPAU. SPAU means SPAU, which means, so here programs, developers will write the programs, right? Programs, reports, functional modules, structures, screens. Okay, so all functional structures, screens, nodes, all will comes under the SPAU. SPDD is the database structures, tables, elements are the DD. So that they have to perform in the shadow system during the pre-processing phase. SPAU means programs, reports, screens means after the upgrade is done, So that you have to perform it SPAU. That is the difference. Got it right? Actually, they will get the things here. Now, once after the upgrade is completed, they will get the objects, modification, everything. They will get that screen here, SPDD here. They will get it out here. So here, when they will go to the here, maybe they will check whether this note is valid. What is this? They required, so they will implement it. If not, they will do the reset option. That what they will perform in the SPAU. SPDD means data dictionary. Here, tables, structures, elements, something like that. But it will be performed by them only. You don't need to worry about this, all these things. Okay, that's the developer.
But here we only do, right? Here we don't have any above.
Yes, here we only do, but nothing much we will get here. Why? Because we don't have any custom data right here. Only SAP standard data. We don't have any custom data. So let's see how it will goes. When that fees comes, I will see. I will check any data DD items are there or not. If they are there, then I will stop it there only. Then tomorrow class we will do some adjustments and everything. Then we'll click on the next button. Then it will go to the downtime phase. If it is there, then that is it. If not there, then we can continue. Okay. So what you guys do? You guys inform to all the users how the real time we will do. Inform to all the users how you want to inform. System message that you can do that one.
Some 02.
Yeah, you can put the system message saying that hi dear user.